of fate?
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Drat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic!
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
All life form data successfully copied.
Alrighty guys, tis I, Chrissy Girl. Welcome to part 5 of my Sonic Heroes playthrough. And we're moving on to Frog Forest, where it's a forest full of frogs.
Eggman! No way off the hook this time!
This level's kind of, you know, it's fairly straightforward. I mean, I like the light-hearted tone of it. The whole notion of, like, this being this forest full of, giant frogs and shit. I like it, actually. I think it's kind of cool. Fairly straightforward. The gimmick with this level is that there are frogs who can make it rain. Green frogs that you'll come across in this level make things grow with the rain, and I did not mean to die there, but fuck, I suck. Oh goodness me. But yeah, there's frogs scattered all over the place. You know, green frogs that make it rain, make things grow, and you have to utilise what grows in order to maneuver your way through the level, like vines. You know, vines to grind on, platforms to jump on, these berry fruit thingies which you can bounce off of. And I'm trying to go careful this time because I don't want to die again. Currently trying to do part 21 of Pokemon Black, and half of the fucking commentary cut out, so I'm having to transfer it over to Movie Maker just so I can get the fucking commentary. Because I just, Camtasia just doesn't want to work today. Oh. Fuck it. Fuck it. There's a fair few bottomless pits here, so you kind of got to go careful. The frogs, they don't pose too much of a problem at all. They're very handy to have around, actually. You can probably tell that I'm trying to think of what to say here, because Movie Maker is doing what Camtasia did and is lagging on me. Probably because I am trying to render a video through Camtasia at the same time, so really that's my own fucking fault. I am an idiot. In Team Chaotix's level, you have to, I believe, avoid the frogs, you know, being seen by the frogs, which kind of makes it very much a stealth mission. But, you know, SBO can turn invisible, so really it's not that hard. A little bit annoying if you don't know where the frogs are, but not hard. Certainly far from hard. Over here is a hidden life. No, it's just I knew it was there. You'll also encounter flowers in this level, which if you use Sonic's Tornado on them, they can fly, and I don't understand how that works, but okay. I like the design for this sort of level. I think it's nice and colourful. It feels very much like the kind of design you'd expect from a retro Sonic game. And that's, again, one of the reasons why I like Sonic Heroes over a fair few other recent Sonic games. It feels like a Sonic game. And, you know, I did post commentary all the way up to the end of this episode. Well, the end of this particular level, Frog Forest, anyway. But Movie Maker decided to be a cunt and not record all of it. I don't understand that at all. But it was probably just as well, because right towards the end of Frog Forest I had a coughing fit with this. I don't know. It happens. Probably swallowed, you know, something went down the wrong hole. It happens. I'm only human. Yeah, I forgot a lot of what I was actually saying before. Well, one of the other cool things about leveling Sonic up is you can actually strike shields off of your enemies without needing to use the tornado. So that's another benefit of leveling your characters up, because like I say, it saves you having to go through more bullshit. I'm just trying to work out what to say now, because I'm just kind of lost now. There's these vines, of course, which jump at the peak of the jump, and then you'll be okay. Gold robots, as I mentioned in the third part. Just focus on that one, it will destroy all the other robots as well. I'm assuming Eggman stuck some kind of self-destruct switch on the other robots or something. In which case, Eggman, you fucking idiot. Seriously. Way to kill your own robots. Ah, fuck. Way to kill myself. Oh, I suck. Okay, now the gang are no longer leveled up. That's kind of an issue, because now Sonic's going to have to use the damn tornado. But see, I like this aspect of this level. Just like all the loop-to-loops and the running really fast. It just... I'm reminded so much of a retro Sonic game playing this. Even if it is 3D and the controls are a bit ski-whiff and... You know, it's not a perfect game, it's got glitches and stuff. But you know what, I still have fun with it. So at the end of the day, fuck it. That's what matters. What matters is, can you still have fun with a game like this? And I can, so... There you go. I mean, Sonic 06, really can't have fun with it. Because a lot of it just frustrates me too much. Sonic Heroes, I can look past its flaws. I admit there are flaws, but I think on the whole it's still a very fun game to play. Whereas Sonic 06 just wasn't, not to me. Even Shadow the Hedgehog, with all its flaws, I can kind of get a bit of fun out of it. And Shadow the Hedgehog's flaws is just like Sonic Heroes' flaws, but a little bit more exaggerated. It's particularly where the controls are concerned. Whether I do Shadow the Hedgehog or not, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. Because I did an A-rank guide for it before on my old channel, so... Really, I mean... I'm not fussed if I do it or not. And in all honesty, the playthrough I stuck up on VG Playthrough is shit compared to the A-rank guide. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I did it. I did the playthrough before the A-rank guide, and honestly, like I said, I did not know what the fuck I was doing. I just muddled my way through, shall we say. Anyway, stage 10, Lost Jungle. This place is rather... Well, it's like almost more of the same, but there's new concepts as well. Got these big gigantic robots with big health bars, which you kind of have to break Knuckles out for. I can kind of get that behind that in a way, because I mean, as long as they're not rammed down my throat, I can live with them. And at the moment, they're not being rammed down my throat. Anyway, the biggest gimmick with Lost Jungle is the black frogs, which basically do the same as what the green frogs do, in that they make it rain when they see you, but they make everything die instead. I don't understand why, but I'm assuming they summon acid rain or something. The green frogs are also in this level, and in some cases it's just a case of, you know, needing to farm one or the other or something in order to proceed. Lost Jungle kind of just like there for me. It's not as good as like Frog Forest. And in all honesty, I don't think the music's that great either for this level. It's one of the few tracks that just seems really weak to me. There's another black frog. I don't really care if things die. As long as I can still proceed, I really could not care less. There's a fair bit of flying that needs to be done in this level. Nothing too major. Vines to swing on and all sorts of shit. It's you know, this level's straightforward. This bit coming up used to wind me up when I first played it, because you have to make sure you definitely time your jumps well on those vines. You kind of had to have had, you know, be pretty good at them by that point. Otherwise you're going to fall into the bottomless pit below. I mean, it's not that big of a deal now, because I mean, I can do it so easy now. Like, I don't even blink, but first time I ever played it, it frustrated me. Because I could not get the timing down. I was never very good at timing.
There's that black frog again.
I have died there before as well. That fruit can take out the enemies, yep. That's one way of taking them out without actually you doing it yourself. It's the cheating way. Omega made a good point. The fact that they can get destroyed by fruit just goes to show how inferior they really are. Like I say, this level's not bad, but it's just not particularly memorable to me. Particularly with the music as well. That's kind of weak. Anyway, 2 of these big robots, so I'm just going to team blast them, because it'll be so much quicker than just breaking out Knuckles on both of them. Both of them, I think, give us a level up. And that's very beneficial, even if Sonic is fully leveled up. Now Tails is as well, so I can take out the flying enemies. Lost Jungle is a fair bit harder than Frog Forest, I will admit that. I do admit I kind of struggled the first time I ever played it. I believe I can get over there. Yeah, I can. Whee! Don't die. Ah, fuck. That's what happens when you take a risk. It's not an issue. I think, though, I am going to have to take out those 2 robots now with Knuckles. So, kind of defeats the purpose somewhat, but you know what, they can still get taken out very quickly, because Knuckles is very, very powerful. Knuckles is the man. That seems to be my new thing with playthroughs at the moment. Saying that people are the man. I keep doing that with my Pokemon. In Pokemon Black. Direwolf's the man. No Apophysis. No Gale's. Ah, I suck. I'm just going to take the lower route this time. I'm not going to be clever, shall we say. I'm not clever at all. You know, taking some fancy shortcut doesn't make me clever or better than anybody else. Another one of these, and I just can't be fucked to fight it, so I'm just going to team blast it. So, sorry, but you're going down. I like how these checkered, like, how the things are checkered, so kind of like Green Hill Zone used to be. And Seaside Hill did the same thing. I think we're nearing towards the end of this level. I think this is where the bottomless pit galore thing sort of kicks in a little bit. Yeah, gotta use fly. There's a lot of flying to be done in this level, I think. I mean, it's not hard, but you know, it is slow going. More froggies. Let's go springing. Ah, come on. It is kind of easy to die at a point round here, because unless you know where the frogs are, you can kind of get stumped a little bit. Like up here, I believe. No, not up here. Probably the next one. Oh, I can go this way, but I have died doing it this way before. See what I mean? It's so finicky. See, as much as I enjoy Sonic Heroes, shit like this just is really off-putting. Because it means you have to go all the way back to like the last checkpoint, work your way along again, and just, oh goodness. It's a good game, but it could have done with a lot more ironing out, I think, just to get rid of all them glitches, make sure that it was definitely ready to go before, you know, no glitches and stuff. I mean, okay, games have glitches, but I think glitches that crop up as commonly as they do in this game that can actually kill you, yeah, they need ironing out, and they need ironing out before the game comes out, because I just think it's bang out of order otherwise. Okay, take out these. Another frog. Oy vey, I will get back on track. I've got this gut feeling that I die again at some point. I hope not. I really, truly hope not, but you can never tell. Never. You may notice that there's this thing that I could have climbed up. There's a reason why I didn't. And I'll kind of show off why.
There's that black frog again.
Say hello to the Black Froggy of Doom. You can make it though. So you don't actually have to take the speed shortcut. I just did it because I knew the Black Frog was up there and I had a feeling that I wasn't going to make it. Anyway. Now for the final stretch of this level, and I really, really used to hate it back when I first played this game. It's not bad now. I am much better now than I was before. When I was 13, I was a really crappy gamer. Even though I have been playing games since I was 4, I'm not going to deny I sucked at games for the longest time. I played them on and off. I didn't play them all the time. I'm still kind of the same now, but I'm, you know, when you play a game so many times, you just get better at it. Oh shit. This is the final stretch, and I died, so I can't really talk about it just yet. The final stretch, just, it was quite nerve-wracking for me as a child, I will admit that. And as a, you know, well, teenager, child, whatever. Ah, fuck. Another stupid death. I don't understand how I did not land on the rail that time round, but, well, the vine I should say, but whatever. That's why I switches to Tails for, because I don't trust this game when it comes to transferring rails like that, because it's just so easy to screw up. Anyway, final stretch. Hopefully I don't die this time so I can actually talk about it. You're being chased by a giant motherfucking crocodile or alligator or whatever. You have to have mastered vine swinging by this point. If you don't jump at the very peak of its rise, you are going to die. Or that frog, you know, that beast is going to catch you, one or the other. But it was so nerve-wracking as a child. I mean, everything was nerve-wracking as a child, but my goodness, that used to really be quite frightening to me when I was younger. But yeah, that was the crocodile. But yeah, I think that should
Shoot.
I think we no longer have to worry about running across any frogs. Froggies everywhere.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that...
Sonic!
Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman, too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah, we've got another team battle. Only this one actually kind of makes sense a little bit. Team Dark.
It looked like my twin.
How the fuck does he look like your twin, Shadow? He is blue, you are black and red. And your spines are curved upwards, his are not. His eyes are green, yours are red. You've got chest fur, he's not. He's got this peach, you know, this circle on his tummy. He is not your twin. But anyway, same thing as Team Rose, just keep using the tornado and you will never lose. And it really is as easy as that. My goodness me. Fuck you, Shadow. Fuck you. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part.